Hey, what's up, you guys? Stoutmeister here, and I know I've said in a few videos in the past that I've lost so much faith in humanity based on events that have happened. But reading this article today, as well as watching the news clip from CNN, I think I could safely say that I've lost so much faith in humanity. The faith in humanity statistic bar has gone so low into the negative that there's no hope of ever bringing it back to the positive because of what these anchor women demonstrated in the CNN clip today. Now, this story got national attention of this 16-year-old girl being raped when she was intoxicated with alcohol. And whether you want to debate she should have been drinking at the time or not, here's the reality of it. People do crazy shit when they're young, and I'm not gonna judge this girl based on her drinking. Because at a time or two, every single one of you watching this video has done some crazy things in your lives. I've done crazy things in my life, and I'll continue to do crazy things in my life. And so will every last one of you watching this video. But there comes a time where you have to be aware of your surroundings, and there's a time where moral responsibility has to take place, especially considering the fact of having the choice of whether you should have sex with this unconscious drunk girl or not. That is where the moral responsibility should have kicked in. But obviously, these two motherfuckers at that fucking party were not thinking with their fucking heads. They were being incredibly stupid. And these anchor women are calling the court scene emotional. Just simply because the 16-year-old was fucking crying and the attorney was giving him a hug. And the very fact that that white blonde anchor woman was talking about how that 16-year-old's father was a former alcoholic, which to me is a fucking excuse to give sympathy points to these young men. I'm sorry, if these young men had been 18 fucking years old, if they had not been 17 and 16, if they had been legal adults, and if they had not been football players with promising futures and big scholarships to some of the best football programs the universities have to offer, if they had not been part of the popular clique in high school, I think I could safely say that your opinion of these young men would be entirely different than what they are now. And knowing people in my personal life and being a sexual assault victim myself, I am disgusted by what you have demonstrated in your CNN clip today, by the fucking double standard that you have portrayed once again. Which is another reason why society is going down the fucking drain. And seeing that I know people in my personal life that have been raped and being a sexual assault victim myself when I was fucking 12 years old, calling that scene emotional by the simple fact that that 16-year-old football player was crying and being hugged by his attorney while the 17-year-old made a half-assed fucking apology. That's a direct slap in the face to us, as well as anybody else that has ever been fucking raped in their lifetime. Whether those rape cases have been reported or not, that is a direct slap in the fucking face. That is saying that you're willing to give sympathy points for anybody that wants to be a fucking predator and take advantage of somebody for the simple fact that they're drunk and they can get a piece of pussy and post pictures on the internet and try to look all cool and badass and shit. How the fuck can you make a statement like that? You would be making feminist, feminazi-like statements if these men had been just a little bit older, while the girl maintains her same fucking age. If they had been part of a different clique, you would not be making those same fucking statements. I am fucking disgusted. Touching up about my views on them being minors, as you look in the article, one football player is 17 and another one is 16. And for those people that are going to make up excuses for them saying that they were minors, that they are not legal adults, so therefore we have to be a little more sympathetic, I oughta fucking bitch slap the hell out of you for thinking something like that. When you are fucking 17, 16, You're a fucking young adult. I don't care what society fucking labels you. When you're 16, 17, hell, even 15 and maybe 14, you have enough more responsibility to know what's right and wrong, to know that rape is a wrong fucking thing to do to anybody. You have enough more responsibility. And am I saying you're a full-fledged adult at that stage of life where you are completely physically done developing as an adult, where you're completely on your own, paying your own bills? In today's society, I am not saying that at all. I'm simply talking about the moral foundations of knowing what's right and what's wrong. Now, I'm sorry for being a little bit repetitive in this video. I'm just speaking what's on my mind about this subject right now. But this has just been eating me up the last couple hours, knowing that we actually give sympathy points to rapists as long as they are a couple years younger than the legal adult age, and the very fact that they have such promising futures that they chose to fuck up by posting pictures of them having sex with an unconscious drunk girl. And it's very obvious that she didn't consent to having sex before getting drunk, so you can throw the consent card out the fucking window. I officially hate America. I hate what American society has become, even more now than ever. I hate the very fact that we are being told to give sympathy to these young rapists. How we are being told that the courts were being too harsh on the charges just simply because they had promising futures that they chose to fuck up. That the very fact that they are not legal adults yet, we're supposed to feel a little bit sorry for them. While at the same time, they aren't fully supporting what happened with the whole rape thing. But the very fact that you are showing some sort of sympathy for a stupid fucking act. Well, I don't even know why I'm calling it stupid. It's beyond stupid. It is just unbelievable. It is mind-boggling. These young men are abominations. They are heretics among society. They're only sorry because they got caught. That's all it boils down to. I can guarantee that if they had not been caught, they would be doing this a hell of a lot more, and they would have gotten away with it most likely if they haven't been discovered eventually. And that's just what's sick about this whole thing, as well as these Egger women. I hate the double standards that this society has. I didn't plan on dragging this video on as long as I did. It was hard enough for me to record this video, so I'm gonna stop it right here. And if you want to check out the article and the video of this topic, it's gonna be in the video description below. And later.